I was kind of like that challenger mentality kicked into me, and I was like, man, if this is the lady that they were going to hire, mind you, they were hiring her, they were paying her from Canada to fly her over. They asked me to do it for free.
I hear that. I hear that.
Come in, you do it for free. And so I was like, well, you know what? Fine. I'm going to show up. I'm going to do it for free. But I'm going to have a book. I'm going to have amazing slides, and I'm going to come and bring my A game. So that's actually the real story of how I became an author. I wrote the book in a weekend, and that was actually the launching point of my coaching business. Because I realized then I was going to have an opportunity, and that's what books do. They position you. I call it like they're like your door wedge, your door stopper, and the door creaks open a little bit. And that book allows you to kind of jump through, right? It gave me instant credibility, okay? I needed that. And so that's what I did. I showed up, and I did it. And then I built a coaching business after that. Lots of trial and error, but that really has changed things. Thanks for asking me that. That just brought me back.
I'm sure. Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta make that into one of your talks, because that is a killer talk.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, June. Can I add one more thing? Can I add one more thing to that story?
Please, please.
That woman from Canada, she ended up becoming one of my dearest mentors to this day.
No way.
8-9 years later. Yep. Kelly Bouchard. She ended up becoming one of my dearest mentors.
Is she related to Brendan Bouchard? No.
Okay. No. But yeah. So I got a whole bunch of amazing opportunities and just life-changing events from saying yes that one particular time. So if there's anything I would say to anybody is like, just take the opportunity, especially when you're starting out, especially, you know, the amazing, young, beautiful women that are listening right now. Say yes, because you never know what's going to happen when you show up.
Yeah, you got to stay open to the universe. You don't know.
That's
the universe has in store for you.
You don't know.
And I have a really good friend who I call the Good Witch. You know, like that show, The Good Witch, because she always takes everything and makes a positive out of it. And she says, I got to introduce you to her, my Queen SLOANE, because you will love her. But she says that the universe is always conspiring to your good. No matter what. Mm-hmm. So that's heaven.
It's true.
That's heaven. Because especially when bad shit happens, you're like,
I know, right?
How could that be for my good? But you got to go in and like rip it up and figure out like where the gifts are. You know, what's your alternative? You know, to be, you know, you're a victim or a victor. So that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I tell my kids sometimes, are you a whiner or a warrior? Are you going to be a whiner
That's
or a
perfect.
warrior?
I love that. Whiner or warrior. Yeah, victor, victim. I love it. Okay. Got to have these little sayings. You know, people remember this shit. You know, they remember the sayings, the words, the nuggets. I was just talking about that, about my book, and saying how my book is going to have nuggets, because people don't have attention span, you know? And so it's going to be nuggets of stuff, not like huge long chapters that they'll never be able to read or fall asleep reading.
Did you tell all the beautiful ladies out there when the book's coming out?
I did. It's
soft launch date.
I did. It's early 2021, like at the beginning of the year, because the new year is bringing out new love. Right?
That's right.
It is all 2020, and 2021 is going to be like, this is a perfect time to launch the book. And yeah, I'm so excited. And SLOANE, I'm telling you, she's holding my hands, the Queen SLOANE. She was holding my hands.
You guys got to find out more. You guys, her book is good. I mean, listen, this is not going to, like, I don't want to turn this into a I Love Jean Fest. However, the book is going to
Why
be
not?
fantabulistic, most amazing thing ever. And I know her launch team is going to be popping. And, like, this is just, I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm so freaking excited.
Well, with you on my team, there's no way I can fail. I'm not gonna. It's just a failure is not an option, and I'm just going out there. I'm following in your footsteps, my queen. That's all I need to do. So I love you more. Seriously. I mean, we just met, and I'm just like, this is like, I feel like I've known you my whole life. Kindred spirits way on the other coast. Yeah. She said something to I'm like, oh my God, that's like 7 hours of time difference or something.
Yeah, you're in my future. I am in your past.
Yeah,
so good.
Okay, so when you did, then you wrote the books and you got this following. You started the coaching. How did you build the online community? So that was a lot of offline, in person. You were that back in the day when it wasn't as big online, right? Things were happening in person in those days. How did you go about and start to rock and roll on the online side?
Yeah, that was good. Great question. Yeah, I was just thinking about that actually because this was pre-Facebook groups. Okay, yeah, I'm really dating myself now. This was online platforms where you can put membership groups together or whatever. Literally, I piecemealed things together. This was before Zoom. I was using a free platform, and basically what I did was I used in-person events to drive people to my website. And back then, my website was just one page, I understood the concept of collecting emails and getting people to say yes and communicating through email that way. And then I also understood the concept of online learning way back then, and only because, not because I was smart, because I was lazy. Because see, what happened was I had all these women that wanted to always go to lunch or coffee or SLOANE, can I pick your brain? Or they would come into my store, and I love them all, and so I'd be standing there in the store talking to them about business and such, right, and connecting them to other people. And they would walk out of my shop, and I didn't even sell a dress. And I thought, well, Lord, I am going to go out of business. This is not an efficient means of my time, and I'm not even selling any dresses. So that and honestly, Jane, too, even back then, commercial real estate in Hawaii was expensive. So in order for me to keep the lights on, I really needed to sell some dresses.
No, totally.
Long story short, I realized that I needed to be able to create something online that would allow these women to, number one, connect with each other, because I realized I was doing a lot of that. Hey, SLOANE, I wanted to know about this, blah, blah, blah. And then I'd be like, oh, well, here's Charlie. Why don't you meet her? And so I was doing a lot of that, and I thought, this is ridiculous. And then also, majority of the women that I served were either professionals, full-time jobs, or they had kids, right? And so they couldn't really go to the networking events and the Chamber of Commerce's and this and that, because they're pulled all over the place. So I realized, I got to create something on the internet. I have to create something online for women to meet and connect. And I literally scotch taped together an online platform and would host weekly trainings via other women. Now this is all SLOANE, that's what we do. But back then, not a lot of people were doing it, and that's what happened. And so the community just organically grew and continues to grow over the years.
Amazing. I mean, even that, you're just a natural. You're a natural born pioneer. It's insane. Mm-hmm. So we do have to, unfortunately, I wish we could take this story for another hour. We have to wrap up, and I just thank you for that, and thank you, because I think that's so interesting to hear how these online communities got built, the origins of these. I mean, it's so interesting and so fascinating when you think about what's going on today. But anyway, so, okay, I have to bottom line it with one piece of advice for your younger self. What would it be?
Oh, my God. I love this question. I would tell her, okay, can I tell her a couple things? I just have to tell her a few things.
Yes.
Okay. I would say to her, sister, everything's going to be okay. And then I would say to her that the only thing that will stop you that will get in your way is you.
Oh, I love that. That's the movie, second act. They say that too. J-Lo, my girl.
Yeah. Oh, J-Lo.
Oh, girl. She is a queen. Yes.
Yes.
And Leah Remini, love her. All right, okay.
Oh, my God.
Here we
love
go.
that movie. Okay.
J-Lo. Oh, my God, you said J-Lo. Okay. So those are beautiful messages. Beautiful messages. I love them. I love everything you said. I just want to say thank you to the queen because she is a busy girl, and I really appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna have you back when we launch this beautiful book.
Yes,
beautiful girl.
Yes.
And if people want to get in touch, what's the best way for them to get in touch? On your website?
Yep, for sure. Just go ahead, say hi on the website. We're all hanging out there in community. Would love to see you, meet you, support you, all the things.
Okay, it's SLOANEKETCHAM.com, guys. If you go to my website, supergirls.com, we get you there. We'll get you to Sloane. We'll get you another free gift, a Kansas secret gift from the Queen Sloane. So come on down. Yeah. And thanks for joining us. Awesome. Peace and love. XOXO. Kisses.
Bye.
Bye.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha.